Journalism has many different aspects, and there are a lot of ways to think about this. One way to think about the different aspects of journalism is to think about the different media that are involved in journalism. Print, for example, newspapers and magazines, that's one aspect of journalism. Broadcast media, specifically radio and television, those are other aspects of journalism. And of course online journalism. That in many ways brings in elements of print as well as broadcast journalism. Now these different aspects of journalism do require different skill sets. Your typical print journalist, for example, does not know how to run a camera. And your typical television journalist doesn't necessarily know how to write a 12 column inch story for a newspaper. At least that's the case right now. Increasingly, these skills are converging. So in order to be a print journalist, you might still primarily need that print journalism skill set, but you're also going to have to know how to run a camera and also have to know how to run a recorder to record audio, and maybe even a still camera to take your own still pictures, because increasingly media outlets are requiring all of these skills. So that actually points to another aspect of journalism, which is convergence, this idea that, that there are many ways to present information. Increasingly, a single media organization is presenting information on the web, through television, through radio, and through print. So obviously if you're a journalist working for that organization, you're going to have to know at least something about all those different media. Now another aspect of journalism, in fact an increasingly salient aspect of journalism, is those that pertain to the World Wide Web. Generally journalism is moving away from print and toward the web, maybe even moving away from television and radio per se and toward the web. And in that sense, you're going to need to be familiar with that environment because the web is, on the web, production is cheap, hosting is cheap, information lives forever on the web or can in an archive. So this is an increasingly attractive medium both for audiences and for media. Currently the industry is kind of trying to figure this out, figure out how to capture revenue from content that's on the web. But so those are some aspects of journalism. There are many more aspects, probably too many to go into. It's a very broad field.